Before you begin building, there's lots of things for you to consider. And whilst it's tempting to dive right in once you finally have the green light, it's important to check that said light is fully green. So here's a quick checklist of things to tick off before you begin. Planning conditions. Your planning permission might have been granted, but you can't treat it like a green light just yet. Most permissions include pre-commencement conditions, which are legal requirements that must be formally discharged before any building starts. These can include ecology or biodiversity statements, tree protection plans, drainage or flood risk strategies, construction traffic management plans, site contamination reports. Site access. Can vehicles turn in safely from the main road? Can a digger get through? Is the ground solid enough for skip deliveries after heavy rain? Is there a route to park vans and store materials off-road? If you're in a rural spot, could an HGV even find you? Even the most promising plots can throw up logistical curveballs, especially if hedges need removing, tracks need reinforcing, or neighbors need notice. Planning temporary access routes or applying for highways permission can take longer than expected, so now's the time to think about it. Power, water, and drains. Your builder can't start without basic site utilities. That means temporary or permanent water supply, electricity, or a power generator, waste management, sewage, storage, disposal, access to broadband or mobile signal, if needed for on-site communications. Many plots don't come with these connections in place. If you're connecting to mains drainage, is it definitely available and within reach? Have you had a quote? If not, do you have an alternative plan like a sewage treatment tank or soakaway? It's also worth mapping out the location of underground services now. Clashing with water pipes or cables later on can stall your foundations or lead to expensive redesigns. What's underground? You might not have thought much about the soil beneath your site. But your architect, engineer, and insurer all will. A soil survey or site investigation is often required before designing foundations, and some lenders won't release the first stage of your mortgage without it. Soil type affects everything from your footings to your drainage. Clay can expand and contract, sand might shift, and bedrock brings its own challenges. You'll also want to check for contamination, especially if your plot was formerly agricultural or industrial. And confirm where your topsoil is being stored. You'll need it later for gardens and landscaping. This is a great moment to book a surveyor or engineer if you haven't already. Boundary checks. Have you double-checked your title plan? Does your site match the recorded boundaries? Boundary disputes are one of the most common causes of neighbor tension mid-build. Does your plot have easements, restrictive covenants, or rights-of-way on the title deeds? For example, a shared access road might need written consent from other users. Some rural plots have footpaths running across them that can't legally be blocked. And some plots have title issues like unregistered land or multiple owners. Site setup. This is the less glamorous side of self-building, but if you want your team to show up, it matters. A working site needs a toilet, even if it's a chemical loo, hand washing and drying facilities, somewhere to make a cup of tea or take shelter, basic storage and security, especially if materials are delivered in advance. This is your responsibility, not the builder's, to sort. The Health and Safety Executive (HSE) requirements apply from day one, so skimping on this can land you in trouble. You might also need public liability insurance before any work begins, especially if you're managing contractors yourself. Neighbors and noise. It might feel like a soft issue, but notifying your neighbors early, especially those sharing access routes or boundary lines, can save real headaches later. Consider a polite heads-up letter or a quick chat before construction noise begins. If your project is close to another property or boundary, you may need a party wall agreement. It's a formal document, and the process takes a few weeks, so don't leave it until last minute. Are you good to go? This is where the fun really starts. So don't forget to take photos as you go and let your self-build journey commence.